Hello everybody, I'm Oliver Wolf and this is Come Dine With Me, Western New York, sponsored by Key Video Productions, Artisan Kitchens and Bath, Ventura's Car Star Collision,
and of course the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, where we bring you our show each week right here on Channel 7.
Absolutely.
I'm Jan Farrington, and you know, Chef, your culinary expertise has taken you all over the world, but I wonder, after being here in Western New York for a couple years now, you've seen what's happening in the restaurant world, haven't you?
Got a little glimpse of it, and you know, I'm very, very impressed. Buffalo, Niagara region, totally, you know, and again, I say the chefs, the restaurateurs, that passion that they have for their product, for their food that they bring to the table, it's amazing. Down on the downtown, you know, I could think of the waterfront. I could think of one of my friends, Chef Brian. He opened the Fairmont Creamery. Truly international menu. If our viewers haven't been there, check it out. It's right opposite of our casino downtown, so
or
you
your
can go
host
gamble
has
and
to go too.
Oh, you absolutely. I take you there.
Yes.
I take you there for sure. Now.
It's just great for us foodies, isn't it? All
absolutely,
the things that are
absolutely.
Happening, right? And Buffalo is really, it's moving in the right direction. And on the same note, how do you like the segue? We hope the Bills are going to move the ball in the right direction too, because in just a few minutes we are going to play, of course, our arch rival, the New England Patriots. And our writers thought it might be fun to prepare some dishes that are popular in that part of the country.
Absolutely.
So, coming up, for the appetizer, chefs Krista Van Wagner and Orazio Ippolito, they're going to make Clams Casino with dandelion and cheese bread.
And for our main course, grill boy Jeff Rexinger is doing the honors. Jeff, you've got a special guest with you too?
I do, Chef Oliver. With me is Jim Cavaretta, owner of the Lobster Hut right here in Tonawanda. I don't think there's anyone better qualified than this guy to show us how to prepare a perfectly grilled lobster tail on the big green egg. That's coming right up.
And then for dessert, I'm with Chef Jean White from Three Sisters Cafe, and we're going to show you a quick and easy recipe for Boston cream puff.
Oh, sounds delicious. But you know what, Chef, I think the game is going to be a nail biter. But you know what? Those are my favorite, as long as we win.
Yeah, and I mean, we got a shot at it. Brady is still out on suspension, you know.
That's right.
Is it Garoppolo, whoever they have?
Right, and we won against him the last time, so I think we can do it again.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we know the outcome of the game in a few hours, Jen, and but right now let's get started with some Clams Casino, quite popular New England dish. Krista?
Today, I am so excited to be here with Chef Orazio from Orazio's. We're doing appetizers today, and I love clams, and I need to get some greens in me, so I hear we're going to do some 4 cheese or 3 cheese, dandelion green bread.
Yep, it's a 4 cheese and dandelion bread, very simple. But you'll be the hit of the party with it.
I think so. I can't wait for the clams, so let's go with this right away. The dough. Let's talk about the dough.
Okay, the dough is our homemade. We can either use our pizza dough or our bread dough, but today we chose our bread dough. It's a high gluten flour.
All right.
But if you want something a little bit more delicate, you can use a pizza dough.
A pizza crust. And
exactly.
you can buy one of those in the grocery.
Exactly. You can just buy a frozen pizza dough, let it thaw out. So we're just going to roll it out nice and simple. And we're going to take our dandelions, and I sauteed them with a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
But first what we do is we use fresh dandelions, and we cook them out, simmer them for about 45 minutes in salted water.
All right.
And that pulls the bitterness out of it. And then we shock it in ice water. And then we're going to take our dandelion, saute with olive oil, garlic, a little salt, and black pepper. Now, again, you know how I operate. Keep it simple. Nice, fresh ingredients.
Okay.
It's our homemade bread dough that we make every day at the restaurant.
I love that about you.
Exactly.
Absolutely love that about your restaurant.
And,
the bread is fresh every day.
Yep.
This is so simple. So this is our first app. And
I mean, this is something that you can make
no egg wash
in a half hour. Nope, you don't have to use anything. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to roll it up like a burrito.
All right.
And what I like to do here is I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil on it.
All right.
And we're just going to do the bottom. And we're going to put it into an oven. You can score it if you want.
Okay.
And bake it for about 20 minutes at 375. Now that you put the bread in the oven, we're ready to make something that you can dip it into.
All right, I'm ready.
So we're making our... This is our Clams Casino. It's a stewed Clams Casino style.
Okay.
It's almost like a casino butter that we use at the restaurant for our Clams Casino. And we do all-you-can-eat clams every Monday night. So
all-you-can-eat clams.
All-you-can-eat clams 4 different ways. And I wanted one sauce that was different that nobody else does. So after a little bit of playing around and getting it down, this is our sauce. And this is the most popular sauce.
I can see why.
And we'll put the stewed clams right over angel hair pasta. And you can just keep on ordering the clams.
Now, I really like this dish. I mean, you're taking an old classic casino. We're starting out with bacon. And I love pork products, so you're winning with me right here already.
There you go. Now, you can cut back on the butter, but we're not skimpy on the butter on this sauce.
Okay.
And this is, you know, at most places, this is going to be enough for 3 or 4 portions if you're going to. So it'll.
I don't know.
Exactly.
You haven't had me at your restaurant.
So we're going to render that bacon nicely.
Okay.
We're going to add the butter, add a little bit of diced onion. And we're going to cook that out. So we're going to cook that out a little bit. We're going to add in our chopped garlic.
It's never right without garlic.
Exactly.
So you got me there.
There you go. So we're going to add our green pepper, make it a nice colorful presentation.
Absolutely.
Red pepper.
And you have a really fine diced brunoise there. It's absolute perfection. I respect your skills here.
Thank you. A+.
A+. I give you an A+. Absolutely.
So we're just going to toss it up nicely and look at that color.
Gosh, you know.
Cook that out for a second.
Okay.
So now we're going to add our lemon juice.
All right. And I do like the fact you use the fresh squeeze.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
it does. It makes the difference. Fresh squeezed and the bottled is like night and day. So you believe in the kiss theory, as we've discussed before.
Exactly.
Keep it really simple.
So I added some white wine to it.
Okay.
And let those onions absorb the white wine.
You've got it happening there. All right.
A little bit of fresh chopped parsley.
Everything you've touched so far is fresh.
Oh, it has
Everything.
to be.
I mean, this is what Razio's is about.
We're just going to let that cook out just a touch. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it just to make it a little bit more brothy.
Oh, okay, okay. Plus, we're going to get all the good,
the juice,
the goodness out of this.
You
when
got
these
it.
things open up, what's in there is the most delicious. The juice is a little bit salty from the sea. And,
Exactly.
I mean, let's go. Bella.
Thank you. For the all-you-can-eat clams, you can come to Orazio's restaurant, 9415 Main Street in Clarence, New York. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Via the Balconi family.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
Welcome to Iliad Apollo's restaurant. It's a family affair here as we carry on tradition of my grandfather of serving great food, sharing stories, talking sports, and celebrating with friends and family at the Ringside Lounge.
My name is Kelsey, and I've been coming to the restaurant since I was a little kid. Everyone here makes me feel so welcome and comfortable to be in this restaurant, and the DePaulo family and all the staff here are very welcoming. I like to help out the family when I can by lending a hand and going to the benefits such as the Celebrity Chef Dinner. It's a big fundraiser for the athletes of Western New York.
The Celebrity Chef Dinner is an event that we host every year. It does a lot for the community and has a lot of great food.
Two of the dishes that I always get when I'm at this celebrity dinner, I also always get when I'm with my girlfriends and I come here for a girls' night. One of them is a Caprese Salad.
The Caprese Salad is a nice light salad served with fresh mozzarella, sliced prosciutto, tomatoes, fresh basil, and drizzled with balsamic vinaigrette.
Then it's on to the Gnocchi Bolognese for an entree.
The Gnocchi Bolognese is an Italian classic, served with our meat sauce and a little dash of herbal butter. It's a big dish. It'll fill you up or split it with a group of friends.
Girls' night always starts off with great food and drinks from Iliad Apollo's.
It's always a great day at Iliad Apollo's. We'll see you at the Ringside Lounge.
Some say it's our amazing sports bar. Others, our relaxed and comfortable dining room. And then there are those who say it's our private meeting and banquet rooms where we take care of everything. Whatever draws you to Buffalo's best grill and catering, one thing's for certain, you'll always get a great meal. We pride ourselves on our casual atmosphere with very comfortable prices. Buffalo's best grill and catering, Southwestern Boulevard in Orchard Park. Stop in today and see why we're Buffalo's best.
It's not every day that you find a getaway with something for everyone. At Seneca Resorts and Casinos, we're all about escaping the everyday for some luxury, some relaxation, and a lot of excitement after work or the game. For an evening of wonder or a weekend away. Seneca Resorts and Casinos, the excitement you've been looking for.
With Frontier Catering, it's easy to show your good taste. Chef Art Christie uses time-tested techniques and authentic family recipes to create a custom menu that showcases your personal style and your venue. And with Frontier Catering, your food is prepared fresh, on-site. For corporate events, unforgettable weddings, and other signature celebrations, it has to be Frontier Catering.
We're in the kitchen with one of Buffalo's most popular restaurants, Osteria 166, and I'm in the kitchen with super chef Jeff Cook, who's going to make sausage and peppers al forno for game day. Check this recipe out. Welcome to our kitchen, man. It's so nice to see you.
I'm excited to be here.
Now tell me a little bit about this dish. This is homemade sausage, which always intrigues me.
Absolutely. That is one of the benchmarks of the restaurant. It's capcol, it's got provolone in it, and then all the other usual suspects, a little on the spicy side.
Beautiful. Let's get started.
All right, so we're gonna get our pan a little bit warm here to saute. We're gonna put some olive oil in.
They say a little bit warm. You want it on a medium?
Definitely a medium to high. You wanna get your peppers and onions started first. And these are sweet peppers. I like to use the red and the yellow for color. I also like a little spice. So I'm just gonna put a few banana pepper rings in there, this fresh banana pepper. Use jalapeno, serrano, whatever you're comfortable with, whichever you have at your house.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little seasoning, some salt and pepper, some crushed red pepper.
So you like it really hot. Trying to kill
by
us
the time you get this, all the ingredients here, a ton of pasta, a ton of tomato sauce, you'd be surprised how mild it actually is unless you jack it up a little bit. So.
Okay. So you guys have recently celebrated 2 years in downtown Buffalo. It's been a resurgence of new companies coming down.
Absolutely.
Tell me the feeling and the vibe that you guys get.
The vibe is great. We get a lot of people from the neighborhood now. There's so many people living downtown. A lot of folks come out from the suburbs pregame, and we have a lot of great music at the restaurant. Live music on Friday and Saturday nights, Thursday nights in the summertime.
Now you have a banquet hall upstairs. I hear you do a lot of huge events, a lot of fundraisers, I hear.
We do about 80, 90 people for dinner up there, and then all the appointments have been done by Nick Patillo, the owner's sister, Kim. It's pretty cool. We got our sausage, and what we did is we cooked this off ahead of time, just in the oven actually, just chunked it up, and if you're using a link sausage, you can cut that up, however you like. Make sure you get the skins off of it. I think that's sort of unappealing in the...
That's my favorite. So I mean, as far as sausage goes, if you don't have the fennel seed in there and the fresh parsley and the cheese, it's not sausage.
Right? And garlic goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. Make sure your garlic's cooked. It's a pretty offensive flavor when
you
it's
put it
like
in the
in your
beginning.
face.
It'll get charred up and bitter, and then it changes the whole texture of the dish.
So we have our tomato product going in next. Let's see, some basil. One final thing before we go in the oven is we have to add the pasta. And we're just going to give that pan a roll. Get it into a casserole, oven-safe bowl. Although if you were doing this for a tailgate or something like that, you could do this right into a crock pot, throw it in the back of your car, and take it to the game with you. We're gonna go ahead and top it with a ton of mozzarella cheese. This is like 2.5 cups of mozzarella. Some grated Parmesan here. So we're taking this to the oven right now. We're gonna put it in at 450 degrees for about 20 minutes until the top's brown.
I love how easy this dish is. The brightness of the vegetables, the sausage, the heat is just right. If you haven't done so, do yourselves a favor. Get down to see Osteria 166, my friends Jeff and Nick. Don't wait.
Yep, give us a holler at 858-3118 for reservations, and come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD.
Remember, if you want to learn more about the restaurants you see on our show, or you saw one of the chefs prepare a special dish that you'd like to make on your own, You can find the videos and much, much more on our Facebook page. And when you share our page with your friends, you're automatically entered to win free gift certificates courtesy of our fine show sponsors.
Coming up, our main entree for the day, grilled to perfection, New England style, right after the message from our fine sponsors.
Hey yous, you got a bunch of these? You want to turn them into these? Come on down and talk to me. I'm going to take this and turn it into this in 2 weeks. Don't ask me how I do it. I've been doing this for a long time. Come on and talk to me. I'm here every Tuesday.
Don't trust your precious memories to catchy gimmicks. Let the courteous and professional staff at Buffalo Video Transfers convert your old videos to DVD. Just $14.95 per tape and $9.95 for any additional copy after that. Visit BuffaloVideoTransfers.com, a division of Key Video Productions.
Lockport's favorite restaurant and meeting place, the Village Eatery Italian Bistro serves the finest pizza, pasta, chicken, veal, and seafood. Our famous Friday night fish fry, homemade Italian bread, and old world sauce have kept Western New Yorkers coming back for over 35 years. Check out our vast wine selection and visit the Bistro Bar for a signature martini. For really great Italian-American food, it's the Village Eatery Italian Bistro.
I only went to talk. Didn't expect to fall in love. I told him what I needed and he listened. We finally decided to go through with it. The design team was with us every step of the way, and we created our dream kitchen.
And within budget. We hardly spend time in a living room anymore.
Make your living room jealous. Let Artisan Kitchens and Baths craft your dream kitchen, from cabinets and countertops to appliance brands like Miele, Sub-Zero, and Wolf. Visit our showroom at 200 Amherst Street in Buffalo. Artisan Kitchens and Baths.
Hi, I'm Jeff Rexinger from Artisan Kitchens. Today I have the honor of working on the Big Green Egg with Jim Cavaretta. He's the owner of the Lobster Hut. He is the man when it comes to lobster in Buffalo, New York.
Well, the Lobster Hut is a large venue concessionaire. We do the Kentucky Derby, we do the Preakness, we do the Belmont Stakes, and then we spend 6.5 weeks at Saratoga Springs. We work hard, but it's just fun to be with all the people.
So today we prepared lobster tails on the Big Green Egg.
We're going to take an 8-ounce tail, put a butter sauce on it. You'll be able to use this for dinner, tailgates, appetizers.
Typically, people are all about beef and pork on the Big Green Egg, but the seafood element really intrigued me. So I'm really excited to see you show some of your stuff today.
In that vein, Jeff, people are a little uncomfortable with dealing with seafood because the price points are so high. Quite honestly, it's hard to screw up seafood. It's very easy to work with and it's very simple to cook.
Get ready to learn from the master.
I try to make it as simple as possible. We split the tail in half, put it flesh side down after we get the grill up to 450 to 500 degrees. Cook it for 5 to 7 minutes, depending on how well you like it done.
Seafood likes moisture when it's cooking, and the egg, it naturally holds moisture in, and that charcoal element adds a unique flavor to the lobster as it cooks.
I've done everything from grilled lobster tails to oysters, Clams Casino. The seafood, it's just amazing.
So Jim, you got the lobster on the grill now. Tell us about the butter sauce.
Well, what we're going to do is make a simple butter sauce. I took a stick of butter, I melted it. We're going to take a tablespoon of Old Bay, put it in the already melted butter, juice of a half of a lemon, and then just mix it up.
Jim, this is a really simple butter sauce.
It really is, and I've steered away from garlic. As much as I like garlic and love garlic, I think it steals away from the flavor of the seafood. The lemon and the Old Bay are basically staples in the seafood industry and seafood cooking.
Jim, let's take the butter sauce over to the egg right now. Just let the butter melt for a minute or two and we're ready to go. So these are ready, Jim.
Absolutely.
They look beautiful. That charcoal's really going to impart a different flavor on the lobster. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. It's a flavor that a lot of people aren't used to. Once they do taste it, it's something they're going to always want in their grilled lobster tails.
So Jim, this was great. I think you've dispelled any of the mysteries about cooking seafood on the Big Green Egg.
Well, we showed you how simple it is, how quick it is, and all you have to do is look for us at any of your events, and we'll be able to do that for you.
And Artisan Kitchens is the home of the Big Green Egg.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths, Western New York's most interactive showroom.
Hello, we are here today with Chef Jean from our Three Sisters restaurant. Jean, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Chef.
Good
Pleasure to be back.
Well, what are you making us today, Jean?
We'll be doing Boston cream puffs in honor of the New England Patriots. What we have here is some puff pastry. I just readily purchased this at my local supermarket. What you want to do is bring this up to not so much room temperature, but just so it's thawed. If it's room temperature, they actually won't rise in the oven, which defeats the whole purpose. So what I have here is just a simple biscuit cutter. You don't have to use a biscuit cutter if you don't have one. You could use a cookie cutter if you have it, or you could just
cut it with a knife, you know. Then
yeah, Chef, no problem. So. Simply cut it, then there's no waste that way also. So I'm just gonna cut some rings out here.
Mm-hmm. And you know, the key to a good puff pastry definitely is a hot oven. You want to preheat your oven to like 425, like hotter than you normally would use it for any kind of roast or stuff like that, because otherwise they don't rise, right?
The last thing we want is for our dessert to deflate.
There you go.
So we have the rings, so we'll just assemble these.
Let me help you here.
Thank you, Chef. Now you want to put enough space in between them so when they rise, they don't fuse together. And there's no need to grease the parchment because there is enough butter in the dough already. Okay, so now we're just going to go into our 425-degree oven for about 10 minutes until they're nice and puffed and golden brown.
Well, they look great. Now we let them cool a little bit, and
we're just going to cut them in half. And I'm using a serrated knife for that so that it doesn't tear through the dough. It's just ease of access. And then here I have some simple pastry cream, which is a vanilla custard. It's thickened with eggs and sugar and cream. And then I've just lightened it up a bit with some freshly whipped cream, which is simply heavy cream whipped with some powdered sugar. So,
so for our viewers out there, if they want to do that at home, just get some vanilla pudding essentially and some fresh whipped cream. Whip that up real good, and then gently fold that underneath. Would that do?
That would do, Chef.
Okay, cool.
So, got one there.
All right.
Just repeat. You want to get a little height on there too with the cream, so don't be afraid to fill it. So then we've got a little bit of chocolate sauce. And you can buy this at Wegmans, Tops, any of your local supermarkets. They have similar products to these. And you just want to cover the top with chocolate. Get a little coverage down the sides there.
That looks great already, huh?
And then we'll just simply go over the top with a little white chocolate drizzle. And that's it. Go Bills!
Well, Jean, that looks great. I can see that as a nice upscale dessert served at a family gathering or whatnot. And fairly easy to make, too.
Yeah, Chef, fairly.
Now, when our viewers they want to get that, where would they go?
They can come to Three Sisters Cafe in the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, 24 hours a day. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we work hard to make the repair process easy.
Our highly trained technicians will restore your vehicle to pre-accident condition in no time.
And we provide exceptional customer service. But you don't have to take our word for it. There's only one name to remember, Ventura's CarStar Collision. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Come in for a great time at Alton's. Our extensive menu will surely satisfy everyone. Start your day off with farm fresh eggs, a hearty omelet, or a delicious Belgian waffle. Our famous chicken souvlaki is made fresh to order, as well as all of our mouth-watering burgers, sandwiches, and melts. Try our tempting portobello strip steak topped with balsamic mushrooms, caramelized onions, and melted Asiago cheese. Or our shrimp fettuccine with a rich lobster cream sauce. No matter what you choose, you can never go wrong. Alton's, all good.
Hi everyone, I'm Beth.
And I'm Mimi. On Friday, October 7th at the Bears Den showroom, experience the magic of the pop disco era with ABBA Mania. Make a weekend out of it because the next evening, Saturday, October 8th, meet the man behind the punches when Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth, hits the Event Center stage.
And get her done with one of the funniest comedians in the country. See Larry the Cable Guy Saturday, October 15th at Seneca Allegheny Resort and Casino's Event Center. And reserve your tickets now for Scotty McCreery, American Idol's youngest male winner and certifiable star in the country music world, coming November 5th.
Also, win $1 million at Seneca Resorts and Casinos when you play our $1 Million Pro Football Challenge, now through January 3rd. Stop by any of our 3 locations and correctly pick the winners of Sunday and Monday games. Check out this and more world-class entertainment and events. Nothing else comes close at SenecaCasinos.com.
We're out of time for this episode, but before we go, I want to encourage you to support your local restaurants when you make those reservations tonight or any time this week.
We'll be back here on the same station next Sunday at noon, where East meets West, when we bring you our Asian cuisine episode.
From Orazio's in Clarence, Chef Orazio Ippolito and Bill Smith will be with us. Chef Bill, making his first appearance on our show, prepares macadamia nut-crusted sea bass.
Chef Krista will also be joining us. And in our kitchen invasion, the Asian theme continues.
And finally, Chef Peter from Koi Restaurant right here at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino shows us how to make a sesame cold noodle salad. We hope you join us then.
For the production team at Key Video and everyone here at Come Dine With Me Western New York, there's only 2 things left to say.
Go Bills, and remember, food rules.
Make your living room jealous. Artisan Kitchens and Baths, turning dream kitchens into reality.
Hey you got a bunch of these? You want to turn them into these? Come on down and talk to me. I'm going to take this and turn it into this in 2 weeks. Don't ask me how I do it. I've been doing this for a long time. Come on and talk to me. I'm here every Tuesday.
Don't trust your precious memories to catchy gimmicks. Let the courteous and professional staff at Buffalo Video Transfers convert your old videos to DVD. Just $14.95 per tape and $9.95 for any additional copy after that. Visit BuffaloVideoTransfers.com, a division of Key Video Productions.